Every AI sales tool promises to send more email. This is the opposite. It is a verification layer that proves every claim in an outbound email is true and current before it is allowed to send. This is the console. 3 leads, and each one is a different kind of buyer. Start with Northwind Logistics. Step 1, research. Click into it and the system shows every fact it gathered, each tied to a dated, checkable source. A job posting, a product review, a news story, and every source carries its published date. Nothing enters the email that isn't on this list. Step 2, the draft. From only those facts, an AI writer composes the email. Personalized, specific, and so far, completely unverified. Step 3, verify. This is the whole product, so watch the difference. First, a standard AI sales agent. It just sends the draft. No gate. 0 claims verified before send. Stale facts, wrong companies, overclaims, all shipped. This is how AI outreach burns a sending domain. Now the same lead, the same draft through the Veracity engine. Watch the score flip. Every claim is checked by a deterministic verifier. Plain code, not a second AI judging the first. 2 claims are stripped, and what remains is 100% source-backed. Click any line, and on the right the verifier shows its full trace. Is the claim grounded in a source? Is that source about this exact company? Is it recent enough? For the hiring claim, every row is a green pass, so it stays in the email. Now the subtle case. On the right, grounding overlap is 100%. The claim really is about this source. Entity matches too, but temporal validity fails in red. The source is from 2019, over 7 years old, while the claim says recently. First failure wins, so it is stripped. A plain keyword match would have let it through. This claim trips a different check. Grounding is fine, but on the right, entity match fails in red. The source is about Northwind Incorporated, a different company that happens to share the name. Stripped. So the sent email is 100% source-backed, and 2 bad claims never left the building. Second lead. Werner Enterprises, a real public company. Switch to it and rerun research. Its facts come straight from Werner's 10K, the annual report it files with the SEC. Now verify. 1 claim says the fleet grew recently. The fact is real, but that 10K is more than 2 years old. Caught stale. This is the exact mistake that tools built on SEC filings leave open. They read the filing but never ask whether recent is still true. Third lead, Atlas Capital Markets, a broker-dealer regulated by FINRA. Its research is clean, every fact sourced and current. Verify. Here the draft is already perfect, 100% source-backed, and the engine still refuses to send on its own. Because the buyer is regulated, C-suite, and the deal is large, the risk gate forces a human to review and approve. A person clicks send, and every decision writes a signed audit receipt. At the top, the exact model that drafted the email and the prospect. Below that, every claim with its verdict, its source, and the dates. Then the deterministic gate with the veracity score and the policy rule that fired. And last, the human who approved it, written back to the CRM. Question a claim months later and it traces to the source in seconds. Does the verifier actually work? Because it is deterministic, the same input gives the same verdict on every run. Scored against a fixed, labeled set of 25 cases, 25 out of 25 correct. Every hard claim caught, every clean one kept. And you can open any case to see why. Filter to the stale ones and expand. Grounding passes, but temporal validity fails in red, and that failing check is exactly why the claim is caught. Filter to the entity mismatches and a different check fails, wrong company. The green mark on every row means the verifier's verdict matched the human label, on all 25. So that's the whole idea. Every claim proven against a current, entity-matched source or stripped before it ships. This is the verification and governance layer that AI outreach is missing. And it is what we build at Veriprajna. If your team is putting AI in front of customers and a wrong claim carries real cost, we would welcome a conversation. You will find us at veriprajna.com, building true intelligence.